5,000 feet up, in the foothills of the Himalayas, in the hotly disputed territory of Kashmir, lies the ancient city of Srinagar. Srinagar is a predominantly Muslim city. The Bible is not the only holy book with the story of Jesus. The Quran mentions him too, 36 times. It gives him many special titles, including Messiah. But in Islam, Jesus is regarded as one of God's prophets, a precursor to Muhammad. The Quran also describes his miraculous birth, how he performed many miracles, and that he was sent to guide the children of Israel. All familiar stuff for Christians, but where it diverges completely from the traditional biblical narrative is its understanding of what happened to Jesus at the end of his life. Srinagar is the starting point for the next part of my investigation, to understand who Muslims believe the real Jesus was. It is also the setting for one of the most extraordinary stories concerning Jesus I have ever come across. All Christians, like me, are taught from a very early age that Jesus spent his entire life in the Middle East and that he was crucified and died in Jerusalem. But here in Kashmir, there is a totally different story. One that claims that Jesus did not die on the cross, but escaped to India, where he continued his teaching, got married, had a son, and lived to a ripe old age. And even that he was buried here. I have come to meet a man who has spent the last 40 years investigating this ancient tradition.
When you study the Gospels and you come to the information where it is said that Jesus was lost to his parents at the age of 12 and he came back at the age of 28 or 30 to Jerusalem, and then his ministry was for 2 years, and after that there was crucifixion. So there is, the first thing is that there is a gap of so many years in the life of Jesus. The second point is that when he was crucified, his legs were not broken, and he was brought down from the cross and put a specially made sarcophagus. And then next day they say, he's no more there. He's lost to them. So there are two instances. He's lost as a young man, and he's lost to the people after crucifixion. So I began thinking on it, that he is lost twice, and we have to find him.
Professor Fida Hussain is a Sufi, part of a mystic tradition within Islam that has a particular reverence for Jesus.